And okay, we're all set. 2 seconds. Okay. Alright, you all ready?
Is that?
Alright, so the way this is gonna work is well, I'll just start from there. Welcome to what's your call sign that you wanted it to be? I didn't check it.
Swanton.
Swanton? Alright, Swanton, welcome to IDOD BCT. IGA Wheels will be your instructor for today. Today, during your BCT, I'm going to be teaching you the following. I'm going to be teaching you how we, in our milsim, board vehicles, how we do formations, how we do bounding, how we do breaching, how we do capturing an HVT, and what else is it? I think that's all of it. I think that's everything. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, before we start, I gotta ask, do you have the following items? This is just so I know. Do you have the standard version of the M4A1?
Yeah, I should.
You could check for me if you could. Don't equip it, but let me know if you do.
Dang. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, and do you have the army jacket?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, and then last, do you have the oh my god, what is it called? The PS15 ATN night vision goggles?
PG, the PVF-14s.
They're called, just at the end of it, it's called the ATN.
Yeah, I got them. Oh
PS,
yeah, PS15s. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
PS15 ATN. You got those?
Yep.
Okay, you can equip them on your helmet if you want.
Damn.
Alright, then you have everything that I require. With that said, alright, so anytime the way we do things, before we start anything, as far as missions, anything like that, you will always start at this table. And your squad lead, team lead, whatever you want to refer to them as, will show you, will give objectives or give details on the objectives that you're doing and assign you a number. So, for example, in this case, I will be 1, you will be 2. If we had 2 other guys, I would assign them numbers. You never move unless the number in front of you is moving. So, for example, if I said 1 moving, you would say 2 moving, and nobody will move until they hear the person in front of them announce that they are moving. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't always have to be like 1 moving. You could say something along the lines of follow me. If you're team lead at least or point man, you say follow me, let's move, or moving, or anything like that. But if you're not team lead, always try to say what your number is moving. Any
Alright.
questions?
No, no.
All right. I think that's everything. With that said, let's get moving. 1 moving.
2 moving.
Before we do leave, I just realized, make sure you at least have syringes and flashbangs on you.
Alright. I just have to put my flashbangs on. I already got the syringes.
Alright, go
I
ahead
just
and equip them
never
real quick.
used it.
Yep.
Alright, bam, let's replace
And at least a
that.
grenade if you don't have grenades already. Those are the 3 items that you're going to be allowed to use while on BCT.
Flashbangs, bam. Yes, sir.
Alright, ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's move to the helicopter.
Alright.
Okay, so, the way this works, in our milsim, you cannot pilot or drive certain vehicles without a certification / a license. So,
Yeah.
in our milsim, you can't pilot any helicopter until you get the pilot license, which, in this case, if I told you right now, Swanton, fly the helicopter, you wouldn't be able to because they're not pilot licensed. With
Roger.
that said, it's easy the way we get on a helicopter. So pilot will only say pilot in, pilot out. It won't say anything more than that. Pilot in, pilot out. But depending on what number you are, so in this case you're 2, you would get in a seat, and after pilot's in, you will say whatever number you are. So you're 2. You would just say 2 on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or 2 boarded, one of the 2. And then if you are the last person to embark the vehicle, you will say whatever number you are on, last man. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
So if I got on right now and somebody else is piloting and I was the last person, I'd say 1 on, last man.
Gotcha.
Alright? Same thing with getting off. Whatever number you are, off. If you were the last person off, also say last man. So last person boarding, last person getting off, whatever number you are, last man. Same thing with vehicles. Whatever number you are in, last man. If you are on a gun or a turret, you will say what you just say gunner in. If you are on a helicopter that has turrets on the sides, you will say left gunner on, right name what side of a gunner you're on, so you tell the pilot so they can account for if we have to attack. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright. Any questions?
No, sir.
Alright. If you get in a ground vehicle, you would just say driver in, driver out if you're the driver.
Gotcha.
Alright, with that said, let me mark our location and let us get moving. Roughly about there. Alright, let's get moving. Pilot in.
So you win, last man.
Perfect.
I wasn't trying to get in the passenger seat. I was actually trying to get on the side.
It happens. It commonly happens more than you think. Don't worry.
Yeah. I actually like the side seats better.
Same. Because I could shoot if I'm in trouble.
Yeah, right.
Alright, it'll be about 3 minutes before we arrive at location. If you have any questions at this point, feel free to ask. No wrong questions, no dumb questions. There are no such thing.
Yeah, no, you're good. No questions, really. So how's your day going since we got a couple-minute flight?
It's been going pretty well. I've been, this week you guys probably won't, you and any new recruits that join, won't see me too much this week because I'm not trying to be on as much because of I'm not wearing my headset and I can't hear anything
Yeah,
without
I
my
got you.
headset because Asriel's and everything like that. But other than that, it's going pretty good. I've been just working on some other stuff for the milsim, outside the milsim as well, and just keeping busy. How about you?
Hell yeah. Oh no, just hanging out at the house, enjoying the day off before
Hell yeah.
work tomorrow.
What do you do for work?
I work on campers and RVs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no. That's my side buddy job.
What else was I doing today? I'm trying to think. I've been so busy the last few days. I've been losing
Hmm.
track of everything. Also, you have your settings to our in-game settings, correct?
Yeah, yeah, I got everything set up.
Ugh, come on, controller.
I ain't gonna lie, the one I'm not used to is or not used to is no friendlies marked. That's the one I gotta get used to.
Everyone is pretty much not used to that. You get used to it pretty quick. Trust me.
Yeah. It's like the no enemies, I'm fine with that. That's perfectly fine. It's just I don't know. I don't know. Now I just gotta train the brain for
It took me a
no,
while
but
too,
on
especially
friendlies too.
when I first started. It took me a while, but you'll get used to it pretty quick. So the hardest part in the beginning is well, for me at least, was not having a company or a mini map anymore, and then not being able to see my allies. But it gets pretty easy after like 2 weeks of doing it.
Yeah. 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 Honestly, this is the very first time I've ever been in a mill sim for Breakpoint.
Oh really? Well, I hope we impressed you then.
Because I was going like the mill sim I was in before Breakpoint. Because when it first came out, it was just in the beta.
Pilot
Or
out.
when we all first played it was in the beta.
Uh huh.
Number two, out last man. Before the beta or before the game actually dropped, that's when the whole server just pretty much broke apart.
Ah. No, this is my second server.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I'll I'll tell you about that later. But all right, so are you familiar with or line up behind me in a straight line? Perfect. All right, are you familiar with what column formation is?
Yeah.
All right, so whenever we call column formation, as such, do you know what staggered formation is?
Yes.
All right, so we do those commonly formations depending on the situation. So get down low, helicopter now. Alright, good. Alright, so we do commonly staggered and column formation, so if you ever hear those, get into those positions quick as possible. Imagine that this dirt path here is a road, so if we were walking towards the road and we need to do a crossroad coverage, it would work like so. So one would pick a side, and I would say whatever side I'm watching, so south side, or watching south, clear, and then you would watch the opposite. You would say watching north, clear, leave a
North
big
clear.
enough gap behind us. And if we had four guys, three and four would cross between our backs, and then they would
Yep.
watch the side. They would call
And
it
then
out,
we'll
and when they say
cross.
it's clear, we would also cross. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if we had three guys instead, the third guy would cross, pick a side. So if he said uh, three three cross watching south clear, I would cross because I'm watching south. Then I would watch north, and then you would cross. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Beautiful.
And then I
Always
would
cross
watch
behind
south.
or in between the back so you don't get into crossfire. And if it's only two of us, we'll cross at the same time, watching each other's backs. Any questions?
No sir.
All right. All right. So if we were walking alongside the road like I am now, if we had to do a crossroad coverage, if we had four of us, one would watch the front, and then four would watch the rear if we had to do a crossroad. So if we're in a straight column formation, we're walking and we had to cross, I would say one watching north, clear, and then four would watch south because they're in the very back, and then two guys in the middle would cross. Any questions?
No sir.
All right.
Oh
So
shit.
with that said, come over by me. All right. Anywhere along this fence in front of me, find some cover.
Anywhere along it?
Yep. Anywhere along this fence in front of me, get some cover. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So Just wanted to see if you knew the difference between cover and concealment. So,
No, this is
imagine we're,
cover. I mean, my
yep,
bad. That's cover. No, my bad. This is cover. This is concealment.
yep. So, with that said, we're moving on to bounding. Imagine we have an enemy on that patio,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to sneak over to one. The way we do bounding is your team lead will initiate bounding. So, for example, if I said I would pick a point and I would say who to move to that location. So, if I said two move to that location, you would say two moving when you're starting to move, and when you move to it, you'll say two set. After you're set, you will mark a location for three to move. If we had three, three would move, get set, mark a location for four, set vice versa, and then four would tell one where to go, and it would keep going in a loop until you either get to your point or until team lead says to stop. In this case, since it's only two of us, I'll tell you where to go, then you'll tell me where to go. So, for example, two move to that location.
All right, two moving. Two set.
Perfect.
One move.
One moving, and you can move. You can have me move anywhere away from you or with you if there's no viable cover. So one set, and that's it. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, on me. One moving.
Two moving.
All right, so this is how. Whoa, something's coming. Helicopter.
You big damn dummy. Not you.
Nope, you're good. All right, so in this case, it's only two of us right now. So we're gonna do a cross breach. So stand on that side. All right, so it's gonna be a bit harder to explain because it's two of us. But the way it works is one and two stack up on the door. If this is a cross breach, three would typically stand behind one, and four would stand behind two. But since you have a box behind you, four will stand at the rear of me, at the very rear. So it'll be three of us on this side. Whoever has the person behind them, three normally is the flashbanger. The way we do the flashbang in this is, imagine we have one in front. What I do, three would stand up, peek out just a little bit to get the flashbang in the room, and then throw it over the shoulder. One's job is to say prep flashbang, and then three would say flash prepped or flash is ready, and then when one calls to throw it, they send it in, announce it, flash out, flash thrown, throwing flat, whatever term that they want to use. After it's thrown, we move in. So the way it works is also one is always going to crouch, so the person behind him can shoot over him if needed. You could too if you have four behind you, but it's typically how it'll go. So imagine, boom, flash out, way it works. One would go right, I would say one breaching, I'd move in, two would breach, moving left. I would call out everything I hear, behind bookcase clear, and then I would move all the way around, and then I would hold the rear door while everyone else moves in. So if you did your part right, you moved in, you would say, I got door on left, and then you would stack up on door, and you would say, stacked and ready. Three would end up moving and stacking right behind you. Four will hold the rear until one gets in position to hold the rear, then four will move on your six. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright. So since it's only two of us, we're going to have to do it a little differently, but that's the point of a cross breach. Alright, let's do it for real.
Oh.
Alright, so in this case, yep, perfect. Alright, so I'm going to throw a flash in since it's two of us. So flash prepped, flash out. One breaching.
Breaching.
Right side clear.
Left side clear.
Behind
Behind
bookcase
counter
clear.
clear. Door left.
Alright, moving to you since I... Alright, also crouch. Alright, so now we're stacked. So the way it's gonna work, we're gonna do a wing breach. As soon as you move in, you're gonna move left, and I'm gonna go right. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so in this case, I'm your flash banger because I'm right behind you. You tell me when to prep flash, you tell me when to throw.
Alright, Roger. Prep flash.
Flash prepped.
Throw prep. Throw flash.
Flash out.
Two breaching.
One breaching.
Left is clear.
Door on right, hold in on door. Beautiful. Beautiful. Any questions?
Sir.
Alright, so let's move outside. Oh, also,
Move.
reason why we call everything, this dynamite here can explode, don't shoot it, but it can explode if shot at or a grenade is thrown. But you
Holy
also have
shit.
dynamite here, and this dynamite will not explode no matter how much you shoot it or throw grenades at it, but open ones will, so we always try to keep an eye out for everything. That's why we teach ourselves to call out
Oh my
everything we
god.
hear.
I really didn't know that was the game. Holy shit. Look at that. You learn something new every day.
Alright, on me.
Alright, yep. Moving. I'm stuck behind a bench.
No worries. Hide in this bush, and just hold position.
Holding. Two holding.
Okay.
I got speaking or talking to the west.
Yep, you got four. Do you see Alpha?
I can
Alpha
see
King?
your mark, but I can't see because it's behind the bush.
Yep, no
I'm
worries.
gonna
But
crawl up to you.
you can see my mark though.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I need you to see. All right, hold on.
Alright, I'm parallel. On your left.
Yep, stand by. Perfect. All right, so this is what I want. We're gonna try something a little different. All right, Alpha is an HBT in our server. HBTs in our server are bagmen, radio operators, and red hats, aka unit commanders. You'll know them if you use binos or a drone. If you have both, and they'll tell you when you hover over them. In worst cases, drone operators can be utilized as an HVT, or if you play the motherland mode, tacticians are also HVTs. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so what you're going to do in this case, Alpha is Bagman, that's an HVT. He has 3 additional friends with him, in total 4 people. What you're going to do is you're going to get as close as you want when you're ready. You're going to throw a flashbang. You're going to try to kill 3 of his buddies, and you're going to try to capture Alpha. Capture as in go up to him, hold square, and grab him as a meat shield.
Hey,
Any
firm.
questions? Any questions?
Oh, no, sir.
Alright, when you are ready, go ahead, move in, throw a flash first, then take him out. If he gets in that vehicle, I'll be additional backup. Go ahead, whenever
Alright.
you're ready.
Alright. Keep moving. Asriel.
Oh, stay low. Good call.
Two moving. Prepping flash. Throwing flash. Motherfucker. Where do you go? Ah, oh well.
Alright, nice
My
job.
bad.
Nope, it's okay, you almost had him. Not a bad job at all. So, heal up real quick. You couldn't grab him because you got injured. It
Oh,
does
you
that
can't
sometimes.
grab when you're injured like that? Oh, hell.
No. When you're critically injured the way you are, you can't.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a stupid thing, but you did good. I didn't expect you to get him first try. It was just a test to see, but you did very well. So, with that said, do you see Bravo to from your position or from ours southwest?
Southwest. Bravo. Bravo. Yes.
Okay, Bravo is according to me, or according to my drone, is 3 enemies. So what I want you to do is use another flash, flash them, take 2 of them out with your pistol, and 1 of them out with your knife. Any questions?
No, sir.
Alright, go ahead, on you. You can move as fast as you want, as slow as you want.
Alright, how do you engage your knife? Was it R3, right?
R3, yes.
Okay, okay.
So 2 with your pistol, 1 with your knife.
How many shots? Oh.
Very good. Very good. Alright, so do you see the sniper or the ATC tower to yourself?
Yes.
Okay, inside that tower, you have another HVT, a radio operator, Alpha. He has 1 additional buddy with him. I'll even mark him for you. Bravo. Your job is to kill Bravo and capture Alpha. I recommend moving in quietly, flashbanging if you choose, or just making the right call. I need you to grab him and move back to my position on foot, not by vehicle.
Alright, Roger.
When you capture the
moving.
HVT, say
Yep.
HVT captured.
Alright, Roger.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, 2 is moving. Oh, yeah, let's go this way. HVT captured. Moving back to number 1.
Copy. Good job. Do you remember my position?
Roger.
Yep. If you need me to make a point at any time, let me know.
If I remember right, I came in southwest, so that means you're northeast. I got 2 enemies in front of me.
If you need to take them out, go ahead. If not, go past them.
Nope, they're gonna spot me. Target's down. Continuing on. Alright, can you pin your exact location for me?
Yes,
Or
sir,
do
I
we have,
can.
wait, oh, wait, never mind. You're by that tree, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, moving.
Very
Package
good.
arrived.
Alright, so what I need you to do is aim it so you're looking at your face and the radio operator's face and take a screenshot.
With the PlayStation or my phone?
With the PlayStation. Take a screenshot, send the
Yes, sir.
screenshot into this PlayStation chat that we are in.
Oh, wrong button. Bat, no, no. How do you send a chat?
You have the screenshot, correct?
Oh, I need to be on the screenshot?
No, you have the screenshot already. Go
Oh,
to
yeah, I got the screenshot.
Alright, go to press the PlayStation button, go to Game Base, go
Uh-huh.
to Messages.
Ah, it's in messages.
Yep,
Ah, gotcha.
Messages, and
Okay.
then press the plus sign in the Idod BCT chat. After you press that, go to Screenshot, and you'll be able to post it.
There it goes.
Okay? Alright, give me 2 seconds. Perfect. Alright, do me a favor, knock him out,
Go to sleep.
and put 2 in his head. Beautiful. Alright, let's move. 1 moving.
2, move it.
So, that's the way we show proof of capturing. So, anytime you have an objective that we write that says capture an HPC, that's exactly how you grab them like you did, grab a picture. You don't have to move them to a location, just move somewhere safe, snap a picture, and then take them out, double tap them in the head.
Roger that.
Alright, pilot
T1, last man.
in. Copy that. Stand by. This is Justin. Alright. Alright, sir. Are you familiar with what a halo and a hey-ho jump are?
A halo and a hey-ho. I'm assuming the halo jump is from the aircraft and the hey-ho is from the baseline jump?
Negative. Halo is a high altitude jump,
Ah,
low opening. Hey-ho is high altitude, high opening. So
alright
you'll
then.
jump from an aircraft very high. So halo is you jump from an aircraft very high up in the air, like 2,000 feet up in the, or 2,000 meters up in the air, and then you'll pull your chute about 200 meters from the ground. And then hey ho is same jump from the same point, about 2,000 meters, pilot out, and you'll pull your parachute really up high, like 1,000 meters. Does that make sense?
Number 2 off, last man.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, can you repeat the hey-ho? The high
Yes. So
altitude?
yeah, high
Open?
altitude, high opening. So you'll jump from a very high point and open it at a very high point.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
you'll be in
Okay.
the sky longer, and a halo you'll be in the sky not as long.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
So today we're going to be performing a halo jump. This pitcher's mound where I am, this is your landing point. So when you parachute, if you land in this pitcher's mound, it's a pass. If you land in the grass, it is a pass, but you'll only for the up and downs, which up and downs are done like so. I will show you. Down, up, 1, down, up, 2, and you'll count them out loud. So you'll just go 1, 2, 3, and so on. And you'll count out loud. That make sense?
Yeah, and that's if you land in the grass?
That's if you land in the grass. We don't really give up and downs unless you really fuck up and we have to give you them, but you rarely will ever do them, depending on your team that you join. And then if you land outside of this grass and anywhere beyond the 4 bases, you will fail. You'll only 40 up and downs, and you'll have to try the parachuting part again until you pass.
Alright.
Alright, what would you rate your parachuting skills on a scale from high, medium, low?
I'll say about a medium.
Medium, perfect. Alright, pilot in.
Number 2 in, last man.
Perfect. Alright, so the way it works is when you're in a helicopter and you're going to have to jump out, the pilot will call you out on who to jump out. So the pilot will tell you what number, or they'll just say a number to jump off, or they'll call out the sides. So they'll say, most of the time they'll call your number to jump off. But when you jump off, if you're the last person, still call last man.
Alright.
Alright, do you see your landing point from here?
Yeah.
Okay. With that said, 2 out.
Alright. What the hell? Two off. Last man.
Pilot out. Also, when you pull your chute, you'll have to announce to pull your chute, and then when you hit the ground, you'll say boots on ground. Chute pulled. Boots on ground.
Oh hell. Damn.
All right. Hey, you passed. You did pass. Alright, so you're just only 40 and then you're done.
Two on the ground. You said 40?
Yep, 4-0.
Alright. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 1 1. My bad. 1 2. 1 3. 1 4. 1 5. 1 6. 1 7. 1 8. 1 9. 2 0. 2 1. 2 2. 2 3. 2 4. 2 5. 2 6. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Alright, perfect. Alright, with that said, you said you have the Army jacket and the standard M4, correct?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so, with that said, spawn time, congratulations. You passed PCT.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, I'm cutting my live stream and be back at Air 1.